Hi there, it's now section 5 of the lecture, part 4 of the slides, and we're looking at an Australian issue related to health and the environment and its UV exposure and health. So, internationally, estimates of cancer caused by ultraviolet or UV ionizing radiation range from 2% in the United States to 8 to 10% of cancer cases in European men. There were 65,000 melanoma-related deaths internationally in 2000. The age standardized incident rate of melanoma in Australia in 2008 was more than 12 times the global rate. So basically what you're saying, the risk in Australia is 12 times higher than it is elsewhere. And sun exposure has been estimated to cause around 95% of melanoma cases in areas of high exposure, such as Australia. Implementing interventions to increase sun-protected behaviours is a strategy prioritised by the WHO to improve health by improving environments. The priorities of the policy include long-term national skin cancer awareness campaigns, altering perceptions of tanning, so not seeing it as something that's a desirable behaviour or that it's something that should be promoted. Changing adolescent sun exposure patterns, so altering what people wear when they're in the sun. Also, in terms of promoting tanning and that kind of thing, as we just spoke about. Vitamin D, a balanced approach, so seeing exposure to the sun as something healthy within limits. Promoting Sun Smart UV Alert, which I guess takes into account many of those things. Climate change is something we need to look at as well. Obviously, the hole in the ozone layer in this part of the world, in Australia, New Zealand in particular, means that the sun is is stronger, more dangerous. Eradication of solariums, which also can cause cancer. Supporting GPs in skin cancer control and screening for melanoma. So you'd know the Australian slip, slap, slap, but also seek and slide parts of the campaign. Have a bit of a think about this again in your own time. What do you think works well with the policy? Can you identify any gaps? What else could we do to modify environmental risk for skin cancer? But I'll just quickly show you. But there we've got the same list of things that we were just looking at on the slide. And that's it for the discussion on skin cancer in Australia. So we'll take a break and then come back with the final section in which we look at climate change.